Hello everyone, and welcome back to yet another Mortal Kombat 12 video. With yet another month having passed, yet another big question that sits on everyone's mind right now is, where is Mortal Kombat 12? What the hell is going on with it? Well, today, to kind of understand what's going on, as there's been a lot of rumors and ideas circulating about its reveal since February, where it will be shown for its reveal, and what events could be the spot to see it. Because naturally, many of us in the community assumed that April would be the hotspot for its reveal, as traditionally NRS releases have come out during the April period. But with still little to no public news, a lot has actually come out behind the scenes just this month alone, really kind of setting up everything for a big reveal. So with that said, let's go from the very start and actually work our way to where we are now, step by step, for its possible reveal, or at least announcement, this month. Now, of course, our first big news regarding Mortal Kombat 12 goes all the way back to late February of this year, where now CEO of the merged Warner Bros. Discovery, David Zaslav, revealed in an earnings call that Mortal Kombat 12 was scheduled to release in the later half of this year, breaking the studio's early quarter tradition. Now, this was really good news, as it is the first bit of news and information having come out of the studio since NetherRealm announced that it was finished with Mortal Kombat 11, and that was a few years ago. With the pendulum now in full swing, the official Twitter page of NetherRealm Studios was also doing a countdown celebrating each and every Mortal Kombat release via its 30th anniversary, with many believing that the finale to this countdown would be in April. But this simply wasn't meant to be. However, in May, NetherRealm would go on to launch a video with the team thanking the entire fanbase, and also giving us a brief glimpse of what was coming. And it was all still very cryptic as hell. For the most part, this has been the really big news. But a lot of smaller stuff has been taking place simultaneously behind the scenes. Because out of nowhere, Mortal Kombat 11 did have an update with a banner at the top of the screen, now advertising other Warner Bros. Properties. And this same thing was applied to Mortal Kombat X to actually encourage players to leap over to Mortal Kombat 11. But it doesn't stop there, as the team has also recently made a TikTok page, which on the surface does kinda seem like nothing, but it is actually a new form of marketing gaming studios have been jumping on in order to promote their games through short yet very snappy and engaging mini clips. On the Twitter side of things, quite a lot has gone on, with Ed Boon hosting a live stream featuring soundtracks that kind of hint at old and newer characters, with no context of course. So knowing Boon, this is simply him teasing everyone that's there. And two, during last month, a games journalist by the name of Jez Corden responded to a tweet by Maximilian Dude, as Max has been playing Mortal Kombat 9, saying that to keep an eye open for next month. But it's kind of worth noting that there's very little information to support this tweet. So this could absolutely be nothing, but I still feel like it was worth pointing out. So with all of these ideas laid out on the table and multiple rumors running rampant, let's single out the ideas we have here, and which one should you actively keep an eye out for? Well, the big and most likely candidate that I have touched on quite a bit has been a PlayStation State of Play. Typically, the reveal of these are quite sporadic, being announced on Tuesdays for a preview that takes place 2 days later on the Thursdays. It also definitely helps that Warner has an extremely strong working relationship with PlayStation overall, as the Mortal Kombat Pro League has been PlayStation exclusive since the MKX days. We know this relationship is still very strong because the Suicide Squad game was also revealed at the most recent State of Play. Thus, it's only natural to assume that if a State of Play is taking place this month, then it would make sense for a reveal, as Tekken 8 did also get their reveal last year. So going forward, I do highly recommend keeping an eye out on the 9th, 16th, and 23rd this month, as those are all Tuesdays. Our next most likely stop is the Summer Games Festival, and that takes place on June the 8th, so not quite this month, but with little to no news surrounding the Games Festival and what will be shown off there. It could very well be the perfect exhibition spot for NetherRealm Studios. Plus, it is also coming a few days off of Street Fighter 6's release, meaning that any new players that then might be attracted to fighting games could also be drawn to the appeal of Mortal Kombat. But realistically, what I can see going into this is possibly a state of play trailer reveal, which would then be followed by an exhibition stream at the Summer's Games Festival of 12's official gameplay. Either that, or a launch event like they did for MK11. The next option here is, of course, Combo Breaker, taking place this month on the 26th to the 28th. Now, Combo Breaker is a huge tournament for the NetherRealm scene, taking place in Chicago, around where the studio is housed. Personally, as close as this is, I still don't think the chances are particularly too high, as fighting games, let alone fighting game tournaments themselves, are still a relatively niche genre and thing. And realistically, there are far more casuals within the fanbase than those that would take the time out of their day to watch a tournament. So no, I don't think the likelihood of a reveal here is too high, and I think the same can be said for EVO, as it is quite far out, taking place in August. And really, that's way past a reveal with a bunch of other AAA games. I wouldn't eliminate this idea entirely, but I do simply think there are other options that do seem more viable for a global scale reveal. There's always the possibility of Warner Brothers holding their own event, but historically, I don't think they're going to do this, as financially, Warner are still kind of recovering from their massive merger, which did cost around 3 to 4 billion, later leading to the cancellation of DC Fandom last year. So I think it's far more beneficial for them to place this at a global stage than something with less eyes. Now, please do keep in mind, this isn't so much me confirming that a reveal is guaranteed this month, because it really isn't, but it also cannot be denied that there has been a lot of talk swirling around in regards to the status of 12. And with the studio clearly gearing up to drop something very soon, it's definitely left us with a lot to speculate on this month. Hopefully this video has given you a rough outline of what to expect with the state of plays and Summer Games Festival on the horizon. So there is indeed the possibility of a reveal taking place over the next few weeks. Unfortunately, we are still in a state of being left in the dark, but hopefully this all shines a bit of light on what to look out for, as I am incredibly excited to see what the future holds. It's just a matter of when and where at this point. With that said, I hope you all have found this helpful for what you should keep an eye out for, as this has been very bittersweet. I can't lie about that. I'm sure it will be worth the wait. So with that said, where do you think Mortal Kombat 12 will be revealed? And do you think it will be this month? Please do comments down below, as I'd love to hear what you all have to say. And who knows, maybe one of you have the ability to look into the future. That has been it for me. So as always everyone, stay strong, stay well, and keep on fighting. Take care everyone. I'll see you all in the next video.